Alright, so I got another ranking for you guys here today. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird, I'm starting to come down with a cold. But let's go ahead and get started with this ranking. This is for case 17 and 18. 17 is up first. In last place we have The Resident, and this is one of those really creepy stalker type movies where the person doing the stalking is kind of a killer. In sixth place, we have Raya and the Last Dragon, which feels a little bit low for this because I thoroughly enjoyed this particular movie, but in a ranking with only 7 placements, it's the best I could do. In fifth place, we have Resident Evil 1. The rest are grouped together elsewhere in the video. You'll find out where. In fourth place, we have Rambo First Blood Part 1. I watched the first 2 Rambo movies over Thanksgiving break while I was over in Pasco visiting my biological mom's side of the family. And then we have, in third place, First Blood Part 2 here. I liked it just a little bit more than the original. Our runner-up is Resident Evil 2 through 12 here. Excuse me. And my favorite of this batch of movies is The Reader. And The Reader is about a former Nazi lady that would form romantic attachments to the men and young men that would read to her, including a younger version of Ralph Fiennes' character, and she is played by Kate Winslet. She is later sentenced to death for her war crimes because she would have oftentimes they were minors. She would have minors read to her and then form romantic attachments with them, and well, you know what kind of legal trouble that can cause. But she was also sentenced to death for her Nazi war crimes because after she would have someone read to her, except for Ralph Fiennes' character, they would be killed by concentration camps. So she was guilty for war crimes to do with Nazism. More reason to never become Nazis ourselves, because they are horrendous human beings. So yeah, that is this portion of the ranking. I have a few more titles to rank for case number 18. I actually started to set that one up first, and then I was like, wait a minute. Titles with R should go before titles with S. So I had to switch tracks and do this one. But with this video now complete, I can go ahead and get the next portion set up. So I will be right back. Okay, so continuing on, we have 7 more titles. This time it is actually 7 titles, which is ironic because 3 of them have 7 in the title, which I think is hilarious. In last place is The Panic, or Satanic Panic. It wasn't as twisted and despicable as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be really messed up. In 6th place, we have Saw 10, or Saw X, whatever you want to call it. They did use the Roman numeral on the disc, Roman numeral X, to signify that it is the 10th entry. So I guess that's what I'll go with as well. In 5th place, we have The 7-Year Itch with Marilyn Monroe trying to see, or just trying to get to know and flirt with the guy on the disc there, who's been married for 7 years. And I think his wife is on like a business trip or something. I don't know. Anyway, in fourth place, we have Seven Psychopaths, which I believe is self-explanatory as to what it's about. Well, we got big names in that. We have, I think, Christopher Walken, um, Sam Rockwell, Colin Farrell, and a few other big names, I believe. So it had a pretty good cast. In third place, we have Scooby-Doo and Crypto the Superdog 2. This is a solid DC Scooby-Doo crossover. Our runner-up is All Three Cuts of Salt. I watched all three one after the other, and they're all really good. So there we go. My favorite of this batch goes to Seven. This is a story about a serial killer who uses the 7 deadly sins to justify who he kills, and that's interesting in and of itself, right there to me, because it's like, who wouldn't he target then? Because I'm pretty sure every human being is guilty of at least one of the 7 deadly sins at some point or another in their lives. So there we go. One I remember distinctly was the gluttony kill. He ended up force feeding a guy that was tied up until he kind of burst. And then he continued to mutilate the corpse afterwards to look more grotesque than it actually was. And another one was, I believe, greed. He killed someone in their safe or something. So yeah, or left evidence in the safe. But yeah, good, interesting movie. Lots of weird scenarios there. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Keep talking movies too much. I sure will.